This is the Charleston Jail on Magazine Street, which once had a powder magazine on it in the early colonial times. But this is sort of a monument to Charleston's dark side and dark history. This very grim kind of medieval-looking building began in 1802 as the city jail. And it actually functioned as a city jail until 1939, and the last hanging in the city of Charleston, the last public hanging, took place in about 1906. So if there's, like I said, a dark side of Charleston history, there are no monuments to the people who were imprisoned here, monuments to the heroes of the city elsewhere in town. But this is where many of the people, both just and unjust, suffered their imprisonment. A very dark building, very dank building. Prisoners obviously were not kept with any kind of respect to cleanliness or light. During the Civil War, African-American Union troops were imprisoned in this building, and there was a big debate as to the Confederacy thought that if African-American soldiers were caught, they would be treated as rebelling slaves. So they did catch some African-American Union troops. They were imprisoned in this structure, and they became the center of a legal debate as to what would happen with them. And to the Confederacy's credit, many white lawyers stood up and defended these black soldiers as soldiers and said they should be treated as soldiers and not necessarily as revolting slaves. People were imprisoned for non-payment of debts. People were imprisoned for murder. Free sailors, if they were African American, if they came to the city of Charleston before the Civil War, were imprisoned here. And so then, certainly no attention to ventilation. Many people piled in a room. First-person accounts of lice and vermin, in the dark. Really kind of a Dickensian kind of 19th century penal system here. Not one of the prides, of the city, but a remarkable building.